Okay, I'm here for Oliver's session. I haven't actually started the session. Oliver is a 1-year-old Great Dane Lab mix who does have a tendency to nip. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over some tips you can use at the door, but I'm going to use the principles of operant conditioning. Operant conditioning, specifically what's called a negative punishment. The negative means to remove something. You think all punishment is negative, but this means to deduct something in the equation. Now, the guardian has told me that he gets in moods and he will jump up and nip at her when he's in these moods. What she can do, I don't know, I haven't seen the layout of the house, but if you can find a place where once he does that, you immediately get up and leave and close the door to the room. It's nice if you can see the dog, and the nice thing about here is we can see this. Now, I wouldn't advise the person leaving their home, especially it's Nebraska this time of the year, but it is a nice option. So the dog is saying, I want your attention, I want something from you, and I'm doing this. Well, if this nipping causes you to leave, that's the opposite of what the dog wants. We're not going to punish, we're not going to correct or any of those things. And I've asked the guardian when she opens the door not to say anything. A lot of people, every time the dog nips, or they're excited, they say, calm down. Well, the only time I hear calm down is when I'm excited. So clearly in dog, calm down means get excited. So the best thing you do is just be quiet, remove yourself from the situation. If you can have a barrier where you can walk through the barrier, and that might be something that guardians might want to set up, is just like an X pen or a baby gate somewhere so they can walk out. So anyways, I haven't seen him. We're going to see how he does. And what you're going to see me do is I'm going to knock. She's going to open the door. I'm going to wait. I'm telling you all this now because he's probably going to bark like crazy. Basically, I'm going to wait for him to settle down. Then I'm going to jiggle and start the process of going in. One of the things I do as a behaviorist is I try to make the easiest activity of a behavior, or the easiest version of an activity. And then I break the activity down in individual steps. The first step, she's going to come and open the door. But then the guest isn't going to come in right away. We're going to wait for him to settle. When he does, then I'll start reaching for the handle. When he gets excited, I'm going to stop reaching for the handle. That's, again, operant conditioning. So I stop interacting when he shows me the behavior that I want, that I don't want. When he shows the behavior I want, that's when I start the process again. This is going to be an over and over process, and you have to have good timing. But eventually the dog learns that excitement, which a lot of people confuse as happiness. Excited is an unbalanced state of mind. Just think, if you're going to have surgery, do you want your surgeon to be excited, or you want her to be calm and focused? We want the dog to be calm and focused. That's when they're going to make less mistakes, and the nipping often happens when dogs are over-aroused. All right, let's see how Oliver does in the greeting. And if you are doing this, Taylor's backing up a little bit. Make sure you put your foot here if you're a guest doing this, and we'll see how he does. Oh, he's a big boy. Yes. And remember, don't say anything. I didn't know what to expect. Maybe Great Dane size or Lab size. You're kind of in between. So he's not super excited, but you can see he is excited. And the tail's wagging, and you hear that roar in his bark. So I'm going to wait. I've got some high-value training treats. When he does calm down, I am eventually able to open the door. I'm going to pop one in. I think of training treats as like a $100 bill. If you're about to go into a party and you find a $100 bill on the floor, you're going to be in a pretty good mood when you get to that party. That's the experience we want him to have. All right, so he's calmed down a little bit, so now I'm going to start the process. And his energy didn't get too high, so now I can go a little bit harder and open it a little bit. We saw that he came towards the door, so I closed it. And he's scratching or whining or barking or circling. Any of those things would mean he's too excited. We're going to wait. Boy, are you a good-looking boy. And probably don't do that. I can't help myself. But the more you engage with the dog, the more, especially if they're aroused. You see his tail's kind of slowing down. I open a little bit and I close. I'm going to throw a couple treats in this time. Now, if you're worried about a dog nipping, don't stick your hand that far in. Open it just a crack and toss in here. If you brace the door like this, I'm holding my water bottle, but if you brace it like this, you can throw a treat in, the dog can't get out to get it. There we go. And he looks pretty calm now. Now, I'm going to have Taylor stay out here. I'm going to try to go in. I'm guessing he's going to get excited, and when he does, I'm going to step outside. So it's going to be kind of another process, and Taylor will be nice and shepherd my water when she's ready to come inside. Look at that, backing away. We love that. Yeah, Oliver. All right, well, as you, are we still rolling?
Yep.
All right. As you saw, he was pretty calm, so I didn't have to step out like I talked about, but make sure you're ready to do that. So again, that's that negative reinforcement. It's the fourth quadrant of operant conditioning. It means that you deduct something in the equation in case he gets excited, it causes the people to leave. When I'm calm, the people come back. Oliver, this handsome guy is Oliver. This is an Oliver sit, and these are some tips and tricks you can use if your dog gets really excited and likes to nip people when they come to the door.